guess it's some type of electroshock sexual stimulation that goes on with the stun gun or the Prado gun, whatever he had. It ended up, I don't know. He just ended up dying from a heart attack. White woman, gay black man, a glizzy, and a cattle prod. We got a lot to discuss. And by the way, this is a story time.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
We got a lot to unpack with this story. I know y'all wondering, yo, Donta, what's up with the red cup? Whatever is in this red cup after this story time, y'all might need some yourselves. So you got this white woman, and she goes to this club. Now, this white woman, she don't like white men. She's not attracted to white men at all. She like brothers, you know, brothers that look like us, right? So she sees a brother at the bar. Now, this white woman is 42 years old, right? She been married twice to two brothers at that. So she sees this brother at the bar and she approaches him. And she like, how you doing? And he turns around and look at her, look her up and down. Now, she bad. This is a cold white woman. She cold. She done got her lips done. She done got her boobs done. She done got that done back there. So he looking at her, he like, I'm good. How you doing? Right? So they talking, they kicking it. Long story short, they end up going back to her crib. They end up making great, passionate, intense love, right? Now, they having this love-a-thon. I'm gonna call it a love-a-thon for maybe 9 days straight. This pure erotic, they just getting it on, right? So one day she tells him, because she haven't been to his crib, she like, hey, where do you live at? So he tell her where he live at. He live on a shady side of town, the east side, right? So she say, well, I want to see what your place look like. He like, no, I'm kind of embarrassed. She like, no, I want to see it. So he like, all right, you can come over tonight, but I warned you, it's on the bad side of town. She like, that's okay. So she ended up going to the crib later on, right? He opened the door. The house is nice, actually. It's in a bad neighborhood, but the house is nice. So she looked around. She said, well, I mean, your house is great. It's nice. It looked real good. It's really clean. I'm surprised. He like, why are you surprised? She was like, well, you know, typically men, they are kind of dirty. And he like, not me, honey. That was the first sign, y'all. The first sign. Now here come the second sign. So she asked him to go to the bathroom because she know. Now they ain't got no title. They have no title on their relationship at all. But she know to go to the bathroom because that'll tell it all. If he got a woman that, you know, that be coming through or whatever. Because a woman will always leave something. Funny story. Back in 2002, I got caught up on a situation with this one chick. And, you know, back then I was single. And this one girl, she was just hating. When I say hating, she'd just always leave something around my apartment, man. And then if I bring another chick, they'll try to confront me about what they done found. But anyway, so she goes to the bathroom, right? She looking around the bathroom. She don't see nothing that will make her think that a woman stays here or been here. So she goes to the medicine cabinet. She opened up the medicine cabinet because she wanted to see what type of pills this dude take. Is he a healthy guy? Do he take vitamins? All that. She all up in his business, right? She don't find nothing. She sees some calcium pills, some vitamins, some men one a days, the normal. So she's like, okay. But she opened the shower curtain and she see shampoo, like kiwi, strawberry, hair and conditioner. So she's thinking like, that's kind of odd. Well, maybe he just like to smell, he like to smell good, like with fruits or whatever. So she used the bathroom, she wipe, she leave out. So she goes back to him. She's like, man, you are very clean. He like, yeah. So he say, hey, listen, I want to know if we can do something different tonight. And she like, do what? He like, nah, never mind. She like, no, what is it? He like, I don't want you to look at me different. And she's like, what is it, man? He like, man, okay, listen. You remember the other night when I was on top? She was like, yeah. And, I told you to put your hands on. Now listen, y'all. Due to YouTube regulations and stipulations, and I'm trying to get paid, so I can't go into great detail. But basically, when he was on top, right, just follow me. Her hands, he kept moving her hand, because first she was like scratching his back. But he kept moving her hands down to his buttocks, right? And it got to a certain point that maybe she said because she was moving so fast, or maybe she don't know. But eventually her hands will always end up in his crack, right? Anyway, so he said, you remember that one day that, when you was on top and we was doing what we was doing? She was like, yeah. He was like, okay, I got a confession. She say, what is it? He like, okay, listen, I just got to know if you open to certain things. So she's like, it just really depends. So he was like, okay, I'll tell you what, because I feel embarrassed. So I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. I need to take a drink for this one. Just a sip. Do me a favor, y'all, before we go on. I need for y'all to smash that like button and share this video, because we about to go into the Terror Dome full force, no stops. So he comes back and he have a book bag. So she looking at this book bag, and it's a black book bag, maybe about about this big, right? And it got like pink feathers on the straps. When you like right there, got pink feathers with glitter on it. So she looking. So he like, okay, here. So she said, is it a bomb in here or something? He was like, oh, no, it ain't no bomb there. Just looking there. I'm just embarrassed. So she say, oh, you cute, because he blushing at this time. So she opened it and she looked in, and she got this confused look on herself. She got a confused look on her face. So she reached in and she pulled out a glizzy. Now, I'm not going to say y'all know what a glizzy is. Just think about it. A glizzy is a hot dog. But in this case, a glizzy is y'all know what I mean. So she pulled out this glizzy and she like, oh, you like toys? He like, yeah, I do. She like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, yeah, we can incorporate this. He like, we can? She like, yeah, no problem. So he like, oh man. She like, that. Listen, you ain't gotta be embarrassed. If this what you went to, yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. He like, man, all right, cool, bet. So she said, you want to get started? He like, yeah, let's go. So they start getting it on right there on the couch, right? Now, they being intimate regular. They not using the toys. So then he tells her maybe after 8 minutes into their session, right? He say, hey, you ready? You ready? You ready to use them? She like, yeah, come on. So she grabs it, right? She grabbed one of the glizzies, right? And when she grabs it, he turns around, and TOOO is thing up in the air. And she like, what are you doing? And he like, oh, well, we about to use it, ain't we? So she like, yeah. Now she got this confused look on her face, like, what are you doing? So he like, we about to use it. So she's like, oh, okay. So she gets in front of him, and he like, wait, what's going on? So she said, what you talking about? And he like, oh, never mind. So she's like, what? Ain't you about to use this on me? He was like, yeah. That's strike 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So they end up doing what they was doing, right? She did not use it on him. So they do what they do. She give him a kiss. She get dressed. She leaves. Now we about to enter the Terror Dome. A couple days will go by, and she talking to her best friend, like, yo, I met this black guy, and I think he the one. Our sexual energy is crazy, and I think I love this guy. I think I love this man. And she was like, girl, you just met this guy. You only know him for about 2 weeks. She's like, yeah, but I'm telling you, man, it's just a connection that I just can't, So she's like, all right, girl, whatever. I guess I'll support you in whatever you do. So she like, thank you. She get a call. Ring. Her cell phone blowing up. It's blowing up, y'all. So she answered the phone. It's him. He like, hey, where are you? Now he sound like he is in distress. She like, I'm out. What's going on? Are you okay? He like, listen, I need for you to call me an ambulance, and then the phone just goes dead, right? Her face drained of all color, and she turned beet red. Her friend like, what's wrong? What's going on? She's like, I gotta go. So she leaves out, jump in her car, and she's speeding to get over there. She gets on the phone to call the police, but she don't know the address. She just know how to get there. And she like, please, I need an officer. Y'all gotta stay on the phone with me, because my boyfriend, he called me, and I know he's in distress and he's hurt, but they asked her, where do he live at? I just know he live on the east side. So they like, you don't know the street? I don't know. I just never paid attention. So they say, well, call us when you get there. Okay. So she pull up, get out. She goes into the house. She calling his name. So we're going to put a pause right there, because we're going to have to take another drink, because we are really about to go into the Terror Dome. She goes into the bathroom. When she opened the door, it kind of reminded me of, y'all remember when Mace did an interview and he said that, Cameron did an interview and he said that he went to Puff Daddy townhouse where Mace was staying at. And he said he went to go use the bathroom, but he went to Puff bathroom, and he seen a glizzy on the counter. This would have kind of remind me of. And to clear Mace, Cameron said that he asked Mace like, yo, what's up with that? And Mace was like, yo, that's homeboy joint. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, when she opened the door, She see homeboy. Homeboy is, I don't know. I'm trying to describe this in a way that they don't knock this video down. Homeboy is in the shower. In the shower. The curtain is wide open. Homeboy is in the shower. There's a glizzy that is, I guess, cemented to the wall. Not cemented, but taped to the wall or whatever. There's a glizzy that's taped to the wall. The glizzy is inside of him. There's like a low vibrating noise. A low vibrating noise that's going on. She sees that his body is kind of like ticking, shaking. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. This dude was doing, I don't understand. I never heard of this. Maybe y'all in the comment section, maybe somebody could clarify this. But this man had a glizzy inside of him with a stunt gun or taser or something that would shock him, and whatever happened, he ended up passing away due to cardiac arrest. That's what they put on the police report, where the coroner put on the death certificate. He passed away of a cardiac arrest. I don't know if, I tell y'all all the time that I cannot tell y'all how to program. Your big partner Donta tell y'all all the time. Hold up. Let's get the dramatic effect right quick. But I tell y'all all the time that what y'all do in y'all bedroom is y'all business. However, the level of freakiness that this dude was involved in, I don't, I come from the late 80s. I was walking, surviving them years of the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and we here in the mid 2020s, right? 2024. We living in a time, see, I come from that time where, you know, growing up, you know, you like the chicks with the cute face and, you know, a nice rack. As time went on, you know, dudes is now attracted to women that got big butts, right? You know, I come from a time where it was maybe only 3 positions. You know, missionary from the back and the girl on top, right? You know, you do what you do when you get off. But in today's time, a lot of y'all is so freaked out that this story landed here on the Donta Show Network, a special spot from the Terror Dome. I can't even really, the lady that told me this story, she got into great graphic detail, which I'm going to spare y'all the details. I guess it's some type of electroshock sexual stimulation that goes on with the stun gun or the Prado gun, whatever he had. It ended up, I don't know. He just ended up dying from a heart attack. If you enjoyed this story, make sure you hit that like button for me. Also, if you like stories like this, make sure you check out Stacy's Storytime.
Stacy's Storytime.
I'll have her link pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all go check her out. If you want to continue to show your support for the Donta Show Network, make sure you send your weekly donation to our Cash App, our PayPal,
in our Zelle. It is highly appreciated. Until next time, take care.